Good afternoon. I'm Willie Borromeo, publisher of Asian Enterprise magazine, and I want to talk to you about what we really are. We're Asian Enterprise. We're entrepreneurs, and maybe a lot of you are wondering, what do we do after COVID? Like most of us. Oh yeah. I mean, this buzzword of pivot is driving me insane because pivoting isn't enough. Okay? If your market's dead, you can't pivot anything. So you have to look for a new business that really excites you and gets you enthused. And maybe down the road you can get back to your old business. It might come back depending on how people perceive COVID. But the thing is, everybody's rushing to the internet. You buy everything from the internet, you communicate, and then you have these really crazy things like uh, what are these crazy things that they're doing? Oh, virtual bars. I mean, I really think it's a stupid idea, but that's what some folks are doing. Oh, a virtual bar. Who wants a virtual bar? you, you go to down the bar and get a drink. But anyway, I want to make this as brief as possible. And the reason why we think Asian Enterprise magazine is the magazine to read, not just for AAPIs, because we're loaded with information about entrepreneurs on how to pivot. Okay? How to pivot with this pandemic, and we're doing it. We're what we're doing is we're building a new warehouse outside the US. Okay? We're loading it with the what we're manufacturing. We're manufacturing handicrafts. Okay? From the natives in Pinatubo, the mountain that exploded. Okay, and people are most likely going to go for it, and it's a risk because we're investing money in it. But let me tell you, right now, what people are looking for is a way to get cash flow, and whatever it is you want to get into, I'd say if you've got the passion for it, go for it. Don't hesitate. I haven't hesitated. I'm going to continue doing what I think is best. And I think that a lot of entrepreneurs, AAPIs as well, okay, we're all at a loss here, okay. I've been in diversity for 28 years, and it ain't diversifying any better than it was when COVID broke out, okay. The corporates are running around like headless chickens, okay. You can't blame them, okay, because they've got so many things at stake. What I'd like to be able to do is keep away from the politics of it because it's messy. And focus on what you think is going to be the best for your new business. And we're here to tell you we've got a load of information coming out in this issue, the spring issue of Asian Enterprise magazine, how to pivot out of the COVID crisis. And two things here is what I see: passion, and you never give up. You can't give up. Because if you do, things are going to be worse, right? I mean, simple as that. What we want to do is we want to create cash flow, and this is where we're at right now. We want you to read the upcoming issue of AE because it's dynamite. I come from a family of entrepreneurs. My father, mother had pioneered in the refrigeration and appliance industry. We made them, okay? I remember when I was a little boy, I used to have my summer jobs there, and I'd get my money for my dates out of that. This young guy who thought was going to inherit a company. But unfortunately, after 20 years, it fizzled out. Then we went into steel, and we were very successful in pre-painted. We also pioneered that pre-painted roofing and ceilings and sidings. And then the economy went sour, and the politics got involved. And this is from a third world country. And so I came to the States, and I said, what am I going to do? Oh, you're overqualified. So I ended up selling light bulbs in East LA. That's where I got my feet wet. Okay? They didn't know what I was. They thought I was Korean. They thought I was Japanese. Everything except being Filipino. Okay? So I didn't care. All I wanted to do was sell light bulbs. And I sold a ton. In all the industries that I went to, I was the top salesperson. I was the top salesperson in light bulbs. I was the top salesperson in roofing, siding, ceilings, roofing, pre-painted steel. And when we started out the magazine here, we were also the very top. We made a ton of money. Okay? So today, I find myself in the crossroads, just like many entrepreneurs, just like many AAPIs. We got to get on what we think is important to us, where we can have passion and we can have focus. And so that's what I want to leave with you right now. I am going to focus on this whole month, and hopefully you get my gist and you get to read Asian Enterprise Magazine, which I am going to send to you, okay, via email. And have a good day.